Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We got our D-Reaper playmat, we got our Potato Black War Greymon helping us out, and we are continuing on the last side of the left box, our first box of Sinister Order. Before we get into these though, I did, again, organize the cards that we got in between, just because, again, I do these back-to-back for the first, and it going like 40 minutes, then 30 minutes, then another like 20 minutes back-to-back-to-back. That's way too much for my vocal cords. So I was like, I'm going to continue sorting out the cards. And something I noticed is that we have pulled all the Digi-Eggs, because if you look at Agumon, he is number 6. So that means there's only 5 Digi-Eggs in this set. Unless there's like one in the secret slot, then there are only 5. So we've already pulled all the Digi-Eggs. So yeah, there's green, black, and purple. So yeah, we're missing a couple colors for the Digi-Eggs. The other thing that I did was I checked what we pulled, and we pulled all 22 commons. We're missing 3 uncommons. I didn't check with the rares or the super rares, because we haven't even pulled half the box yet, so there's not really a point. But I usually like checking that just so I can see like which ones we need to look out for, in case I'm like, gosh, should we pull this card? And I'd be like, it's common. We've already pulled it. But yeah, so that's kind of where we're standing so far. We've also only pulled, I think, 3 super rares or better. So we should have like 5 more in the box, in theory. We got Cupimon, Damimon, Landramon, Wizardmon, Balmon, Mirrormon, Flickmon, Impmon, Close. Eugen. This is the one that we have, one of the ones that we haven't seen, and this is the Leviathan Tamer. So 3 play costs. Start of your main phase. If your opponent has a Digimon, gain 1 memory. All turns, when effect, trash any of your Digimon link cards. By suspending this Tamer, draw 1. End of your turn, once per turn. One of your Digimon may app fuse into a Digimon card in the hand. Security, play this card without paying the cost. Yeah, he seems pretty good for the deck. Nothing like too crazy. Definitely going to want to put in a different Tamer so that you can have that if you have 2 memory or less, set to 3 thing. But yeah, otherwise, pretty good. We got Cupimon. 3 play costs, 0 Digivolution cost, 1000 DP. Digivolve from level 2 with the Almon trait for a cost of 0. On play, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 card with the Atmon trait and 1 card with the Leviathan trait among them to the hand. Return the rest of the bottom of the deck. Link with the Atmon trait for a cost of 1 gives plus 2000 DP. And when attacking by trashing one of the Digimon's link cards, you may return 1 Atmon trait Digimon card from your trash to the hand. Yeah, I like this one. Again, it's like a 4-off, and like even thinking about it a little more, you can trash one of the Digimon Links cards to return any Atmon. So not like a level 3, level 4, just any of them. So if you got your big Atmons in the trash, like you can bring them back. If you've got someone that you'd rather have linked, then you can trash this one to bring those back. This one's very versatile. Definitely very good for an Atmon deck. I think this one's going to keep its value for a while. And we got, the alternate art Regulusmon. Okay. Neat. Not the one I'd want the alternate art of, but this is cool. 10 play cost, 5 Digivolution cost, 10,000 DP. Digivolve from level 4 with Gamamon its name for a cost of 5. Rush and Blocker. On play or when Digivolving, you may play up to 5 differently named Digimon cards with Gamamon in their names from your trash as this Digimon's bottom Digivolution cards. Then delete one of your opponent's Digimon with as much or less DP as this Digimon. End of your turn, once per turn. If this Digimon has 5 or more Digivolution cards, it may attack without suspending. Inherited effect, your turn, once per turn. When any of your opponent's Digimon are deleted, gain 1 memory. So I mean, my immediate thought is like, how many of the ones with Gamamon in its name are there that buff its DP? Because if we can get 2 or 3 different ones in there, and we can get this guy up to like 16,000, like, oh baby, that means we could take out anything our opponent has, which would be really cool. Very nice alternate art though. Again, not the one I would want. Like, I like the secret art or One of the other Megas would have been nice, but a level 5, it's okay. Going on to the next pack. We got Landramon, Proganomon, Demidevimon, Godgrade Unleashed, Devimon, Tumblemon, Sakusimon, Akahiro, Ryoma, Impmon, Pyramidmon, 11 play cost, 3 Digivolution cost, 11,000 DP, Fragment 3, when Digivolving or when attacking once per turn, you may place up to 3 material or rock trait cards from your trash as this Digimon's Bomb Digivolution card. When Digivolving or when attacking by trashing up to 3 mineral or rock trait cards from this Digimon's Digivolution cards, one of your opponent's Digimon, reduce the play cost. What? Start up. When Digivolving or when attacking, by trashing up to 3 mineral or rock trait cards from any of your Digimon's Digivolution cards to one of your opponent's Digimon, reduce the play cost by 2 until their turn ends for each card trashed. Oh! Now those ones that are like, if trash something with 4 or less, it makes a lot more sense. Because with this guy, you can reduce their cost like by 6. And make like a 10 play cost down to a 4 play cost. Activate one of the effects to delete it. Okay, we're seeing what's going on there. That's interesting. And we got another Blastmon. 13 play cost, 5 Digivolution cost, 13,000 DP. Collision, Fragment 3, Blocker, on player when Digivolving until your opponent's turn ends. Give one of their Digimon start of your main phase, this Digimon attacks. All turns, once per turn, when Digimon attack by trashing any 2 of this Digimon's Digivolution cards, this Digimon gains Security Attack +1 and +3,000 DP until your turn ends. Digicross -2, 3 Digimon cards with Bagra Army trait. Whoop, we are out of focus. Sorry about that. I did not notice. Hopefully we were not out of focus for Pyramidmon. If we were, there you go. Sorry, I'm reading from the card, so like my eyesight is like from looking down from above. I'm not looking directly through the camera. Mainly because I find it harder to like read the cards and like focus on them. Yeah, I don't know. I do apologize. We got Greymon, Belphemon Sleep Mode, Balmon, Miramon, Flickmon, Pagumon. I need to put those off to the side. Warpmon, Dark Knightmon, Close, Cometmon, Venom Myotosmon. Ooh, a different Myotosmon. 12 play cost, 40 Digivolution cost, 12,000 DP. Can Digivolve from green or purple, is dual color purple-green. Trash main by deleting one of your level 5 Digimon with Myotosmon in its text. Play this card with the play cost reduced by 7. On player when Digivolving, by suspending 2 of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers. You may suspend 2 of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers. Then, 2 of their Digimon or Tamers can't unsuspend until their turn ends. On deletion, delete one of your opponent's suspended Digimon. Okay. I mean, again, I'm liking what this guy is kind of doing here, because we can suspend any 2 of our opponent's things, and then choose any 2 that are suspended. They don't get suspended. So, it's not like in the previous sets, like I think it was Puppetmon or something like that, where it's like suspend these things, and then they don't unsuspend during your opponent's unsuspend phase. This one says suspend any 2 things, and then any 2 of their suspended things can't unsuspend. You get to choose individually, which is great. And we got Apoclymon. Look at that. Very cool. So now we get to see what this guy does with the Dark Masters. 17 play costs, no Digivolution costs, 16,000 DP. Digivolve from level 6 with the Dark Master trait for a cost of 5. When this card would be played, by placing one of each face-up Dark Master trait card with different names from your security stack under this card, Reduce the play cost by 4 for each card placed. On player, when digivolving, you may play one of each Dark Master trait card with different names from the Digimon's Digivolution cards without paying the cost. Then, all of your Dark Master trait Digimon gain Rush for the turn. At the end of the turn, delete the Digimon this effect played. Okay. So, you're banking these Dark Masters in your security, then you're bringing them back out. Well, then you're like playing this guy hard out for, what would that be? So 17 minus 16. So yeah, for a 1 play cost, you'd play this guy out with all 4 underneath it. Then they would all come out from underneath it. They'd all have Rush. They would all get to attack. And then they go back to the security stack when they get deleted. This guy would stay out on the field if he survives. I mean, I see what's going on here. It's very much like a rush tactic where you get all of them underneath, you pull this guy out, all 5 attack, and then they go back to the security stack, and this guy stays out on the field, but he doesn't do much else is the problem. Like, what happens after that? Like, I like it, but I feel it just needs a little more spice to make it work. Alright, last pack of the left side. Let's see what we can get. We're still missing 2 of the uncommons, if my numbers are correct. Sakusimon, Devamon, Demi-Devamon, Sunrizamon, Landramon, Weatherdramon, Wizardmon, Eugen, Psychmon, Paradise Lost, Piedmon, 11 play cost, no Digivolution cost, 11,000 DP. Handmain, if you don't have any Digimon other than Digimon with Dark Master in their text, you may play this card with the play cost reduced by 5. At turn end, delete the Digimon this effect played. On player, when attacking, delete one of your opponent's unsuspended Digimon. All turns, this Digimon can only Digivolve into a Pokemon. On deletion, if you have no purple face-up security cards, place this Digimon face-up as the bottom security card. Security, if this card was face-up, you may play 1 level 5 or lower card with Dark Master in its text from your hand or trash without paying the cost. And final card, Myotismon. Okay, so we've seen Venom, we've seen Mallow, now we get to see the normal one. 7 play cost, 3 Digivolution cost, 7,000 DP. When this card would be played, by deleting one of your Digimon with Myotismon in its text, reduce the play cost by 4. On player or on deletion, one of your purple Digimon gains blocker and retaliation until your opponent's turn ends. Inherited effect, on deletion, you may play 1 purple Tamer card from your trash suspended without paying the cost. I mean, there are things I like about this one, there are things that I don't like about this one. One of the things that I don't like is that by deleting 1 Digimon with Myotismon in its text. Like, a lot of the old ones did have that, and they did support him, but I'm going to have to go back and, like, reread those, see if they're any good, because part of the reasons why I hated them is because they were dealing with Myotismon, which he wasn't very good. Now I feel like they're finally giving Myotismon, Venom Myotismon, Mallow Myotismon some actual playstyle stuff. That said, like, I think they need a couple more cards to really make it worthwhile. Like, yes, we've got 2 level 6s with the Mallow and the Venom, and we've got Myotismon, and Myotismon X Antibodies, another one of the good ones. So that gives us some level 5s that are good. So we might just have enough to scrape this deck together properly, but I would like a couple more options before building a Myotismon deck. Because, I mean, we're getting there. We're getting to the point where we could, I feel. But there we go. We finished up the left side. Let me know what you guys think of Myotismon and the new way that it's working down in the comments below. Do you think it's better than the old playstyle? Because I sure as heck do. I don't think that it had any like cohesion whatsoever. This new one, I think it's working out much better. But let me know what you guys think about that down in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, give it a good old thumbs up, hit that like button. If you haven't, please do subscribe. I really do appreciate it. It helps the channel grow. The algorithm loves it. Don't forget to hit the bell icon because we upload videos Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And as always, until then, I will see you next time.